was a CIA codebreaker. That morning when I arrived at work, the director immediately called me into his office and showed me a CIA news intelligence briefing. On the news, I watched my wife being kidnapped by armed robbers, brutally dragged away, and ultimately murdered by these criminals. As a genius working for the Central Intelligence Agency, after just a brief moment of choking back tears, I became unusually calm. That evening, I came up with over 100 different methods for revenge. The next day, when I went to ask the director about the CIA's plan to catch the killers, they simply said they would handle it, and that I should trust the legal system to give me justice. But I couldn't wait for that. After returning home, I hacked into the entire surveillance system around the crime scene. I tracked down detailed information on all 4 robbers. Turns out they were all well-trained mercenaries. Even after hearing all this, my superior still took no action. Instead, he thought I might be having psychological problems and told me to see a therapist. This made me suspect that the robbers might have some connection to my superior. To prove the killers' identities, I used my clearance to access the archive room and cracked classified files from the recycle bin. What I discovered was absolutely shocking. It turned out that the CIA director had been deliberately falsifying military operation reports. When American drones killed civilians, he would change the reports to claim they were terrorist suicide attacks. There were over 100 such reports, covering places like Afghanistan and Syria, where thousands of people had died, most of them innocent civilians. I organized all this evidence and went directly to confront my supervisor. The moment he saw the evidence, he panicked. I told him I had set up a timer system that required a password every 5 hours, or else these files would automatically be sent to journalists. Then the whole world would know about these crimes. After hearing this, my supervisor asked what I wanted. My demand was simple: have the CIA train me to become an assassin. The supervisor couldn't help but mock me, a programmer wanting to become a killer. But since I had him cornered with evidence, he had no choice but to agree to train me. The CIA assigned a retired colonel to train me. Meanwhile, they secretly searched my house and had tech specialists crack my computer, only to discover there was no timer system at all. My threats had been completely fake. So the CIA immediately ordered my elimination. The retired colonel came to kill me, but found that I had already escaped and stolen a bunch of fake passports. Apparently, they had underestimated my abilities. Now, I had to find the killers myself. Using various technical methods, I tracked down all 4 murderers. First, I targeted Jenny, who was in Paris. When Jenny was walking down the street and simply pulled out her phone to send a message, I quickly pinpointed her phone's location on my computer.